guys, it's the girl Jahlicia, and I'm back with another video. Yay! Now today I am back with a storytime video. As you can see by the title below, some shit about to go on. Pun intended. Now it's been such a while since I came and talked to you guys. I thought it'd be fun if I come back with a story time. I have been loving all these story times on YouTube, and if you haven't checked them out, just search story time on YouTube and get you a good kiki. Foolishness alert. Girls, woo! I'm sure you guys can relate to what I'm about to say. Okay, now this was back in, I don't know, I want to say maybe 2004 or 5, back when I was living in Miami with one of my besties. Hey girl, if you watching. And you know, I was looking cute, I was doing my thing, so I had met this guy I like. We'll call him Spicy, okay? I tried it with that name, but we gonna roll with it. Now this was the first night I called myself being grown, like we about to spend the night or whatnot, you know. So I packed my cute little overnight bag, ladies. You know what we put in that bag, okay? All of our essentials to spend the night over. Okay, I just knew we was about to get it on and popping, okay? Girl. So I called him, he like, okay, home, I got everything clean, go ahead and come over. So I'm like, okay. I told my friend, girl, bye, I will be back till tomorrow. you know. And I got in my little car and I whipped it right over to his house. Now, here's where it starts to go downhill. His house was like a 20-minute drive. I stayed in like Hollywood, Florida, and he lived in like Sunrise, Florida, so I had to drive there. So it was about 10 exits up on 95, 95. So I got in my car and I'm going. Well, as I'm going, my stomach is like but I'm thinking, girl, it is nerves. You do not have to be nervous. This is your boo thing. Like, y'all gonna have a good time or whatever. Okay? Yes. So I'm in the car, I get there. Now when I pull up into the parking lot, my stomach went boom boom. Okay? And I was like, oh, is there something in the truck that's making that noise? Because I know that is not my stomach, okay? I was like, oh my God, that was so loud. But I wasn't feeling the pain that you feel when you got to go. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, I'm nervous, okay? Girl, doing all this planning to go over and spend a night, what we're gonna do and all this stuff, I forgot that I had ate tacos at about 5 p.m. At this moment, it's about 10 p.m. Okay, so you know that Taco Bell is good and settled, okay? Yes! Oh my God, I cannot even believe I'm telling you guys this story. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. I don't think I have told anyone this story. I wanted to die. I wanted to die, okay? So, mind you, I'm at the parking lot when I hear this boom boom. So he's already out his door, you know, coming to get my bag, whatever, because he was a gentleman, you know. Alright. So I'm like, fuck, I wish he wasn't a gentleman, because I think I may have to use the bathroom. And I'm talking to myself in the car as he's walking toward me. I'm legit looking in the rearview mirror like, girl, and you know you is not about to use his bathroom, girl. So I wish he wasn't out here. You think it's too late for me to drive off and go somewhere? Like, I'm like, at this point, I'm desperate, because I'm definitely not doing it in his house. So I'm like, I'll go to like a corner store. I was desperate. Y'all know how nasty that is. So when I say I was desperate, I was desperate. And I was too far to go back to my house, which is what would my original plan be, okay? Because I'm the type of bitch, I'm going home to shit, okay? That's what's happening, okay? Yeah. So I'm in the car and I'm sweating, okay? There's sweat perfusing from everywhere. In case you're seeing sweat now, I don't have the shit now, okay? It's just the lights. Alright, so as he's walking toward me, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, thanks for coming to get my bag. You know, I'm so excited. You know, making small talk as I get out the car. But in the back of my mind and on the inside, I'm like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. Freaking out, okay? So we go in his house and we hung out, we chill, we ate, we laughed, we talked. We did the thing. Child, we done fucked and it's time for bed. We in our bed sleep, okay? I was in the bed probably 15 minutes and my stomach said, like out loud, okay? And let's be clear, he was one of those guys that slept with everything quiet, so it was pitch quiet in his whole fucking apartment. So I think the third floor neighbor heard my stomach, okay? I want to die. You know I pretended it wasn't me, right? I know you're gonna say it's only two of y'all in there. I sat so still like it was not me, or like I did it in my sleep or something. He didn't move. So I was like, okay, he didn't move. Alright. So like all of a sudden my body just got hot, like everywhere. Sweat just started coming up and I'm like, oh my god, I got to go. So then the pain came. So when the pain came, I'm like, oh my god, I got this shit. I am not about to shit in this man's house. So I creep out the bed, right? To make the story even worse, he had one of those bathrooms that was in his bedroom. So it's not like I could go out, you know what I'm saying, and try to creep. No, okay, and it was not happening. I need y'all to understand, it was not happening, okay? Alright, so I creep out the bed now. I grab my pants and my jacket and I'm outside in the living room because I'm like pacing back and forth now in this man's living room in my drawers and a t-shirt, like pacing, like what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Meanwhile my stomach like, girl, I was in there like 30 minutes, okay? So do you know he came out there? So when he came out there, I had 5 seconds before that say, I'm gonna just get my keys and I'm gonna hit it to the McDonald's because I'm gonna just sneak out, leave the door open so he don't know I'm gone. So I grab my keys. As I'm picking them off of the table, he's like, babe, where you going? I dropped the keys. They hit the floor. Of course they were tiles, so it made a big racket. I'm like, fuck, on the inside. So he's like, where you going? I'm like, I got hungry, so I wanted to go to McDonald's, right? This is what I tell him. He's like, McDonald's? We got hell food in the kitchen. I'm like, I know, but I need fries, right? So he's like, girl, fries. Okay, so I'm like, no, I got to go. So I grab my keys, I'm rushing. So as I'm rushing to get to the door, he stops me like, yo, you don't need to go to McDonald's, like it's 12 o'clock at night, like what's really going on? I'm like, no. He's like, why are you sweating, right? Now keep in mind that obviously if you're going to be dating me, you got to be a fool just like me. So I want you to keep that in mind, that he is a damn fool, okay, while he's asking me these questions. So he's like, why you sweating? Why your hands all clammy? I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm getting sick. Like, do you think I have a fever? Something's wrong with me. So he's like, sit on the couch, right? I am in full panic, okay? So he's like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. I'm fine. He like, yo, you in here sweating like a crackhead. What's the deal? I'm like, nothing's wrong with me. Like, I'm getting angry at him. Nothing's wrong with me. Nothing. So he's like, so nothing's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm good. So we just sitting there in silence for about 2 minutes, and he said, so when were you gonna tell me that you had this shit? I was like, I don't have this shit. What are you talking about? He was like, girl, all that shit we ate, I done wear that shit probably twice, okay? All that shit we ate, you ain't got this shit? I said, I don't have this shit. He said, so you sweating because what? You got pneumonia all of a sudden? I said, your dick gave me pneumonia. I literally said that. Your dick gave me pneumonia. I was reaching, okay? I couldn't think, and I was panicking under pressure, okay? So we laughed about that. I'm like, no, I still did. He's like, he picked me up. He's like, come on. So he walks me to the bathroom. I'm like, I can't. So I start crying, okay? Yes, crying. I'm like, I can't go. He pushes me in the bathroom, snatches my jacket, hands me a can of air freshener all in one whiff, and closed the door. So I'm in the bathroom now, which is even worse because if you're anything like me, once your body knows you're on the way to the bathroom or going to the bathroom, it's like, yeah, so it's ready to go ahead and shoot right out now, right? No. Now he's awake and I'm in the bathroom and he knows I got the shit. Ain't no way. I sat in that bathroom, I ran water, I splashed cold water on my face. I was in that bitch. I couldn't sit on the toilet because I would do it. No. So I walked around the bathroom and I came out. How about when I busted over? He was standing by the door, y'all. Oh my God, this is the most mortifying moment of my life. Probably the second most. Oh my God, he was standing by the door. He said, "You ain't do nothing. You ain't do a damn thing. Go in that bathroom, baby," and close the door and put a chair behind the door, y'all. I'm crying at this point, okay? I'm in the bathroom. I got the shit, but I can't go, right? So I turn on the faucet. I turn on the shower. I flush the toilet like twice. I ain't go, y'all. I did not go. Okay, so I come out. He like, "You feel better?" I'm like, yeah, I feel much better. Whew, he like, "That was funny. We kikied. We stayed out about another 30 minutes. 30 minutes, okay? We finally went back to bed, laughed, and kikied and went to bed. Bitch. Y'all know my stomach was still playing the fucking harmonica on my ass, right? Yes, okay? And he sleep. I didn't even want to tell you. Okay, this is so embarrassing. Bitch, he went to sleep. Because at this point, I can't leave. He went to sleep, okay? I went in that motherfucking bathroom, okay? Turned on the faucet, flushed the toilet, and the shower full blast steam. And shit. I'm talking about, it was like a trombone. It was horrible, okay? Because at that point, I had made it angry. My stomach was angry. When I tell you I stayed in his bathroom for an hour and a half, doing flushes and spraying and making sure there was no trace. I sprayed his cologne. I sprayed the air freshener. I sprayed disinfectant. I sprayed Clorox spray. I sprayed cleaning spray. Bitch, I doused Ajax. I did all of this, okay? And got back in the bed. You want to hear the best part? I creep back in the bed. I lay down. I'm like, woo! You know what I'm talking about? Feeling like 10 pounds lighter. I lay in the bed because now I can finally go to sleep, right? I lay down. I close my eyes, y'all. As soon as my head hit the pillow, he said, "It's about goddamn time you go in there and shit." I want to die all over again. All I could do was bust out laughing. I said, "Oh, you know I went in the bathroom." He said, "Oh, that goddamn cleaner you spray. You trying to kill me up in this motherfucker. I know you did something in there." Oh my God. Is my face turning red? Because I was so mortified I could have died. Okay? Yes. And then, you know, I went to sleep and woke up the next morning. And as soon as I woke up, I looked and made him pinky promise. And I forbid him to ever speak about this or I will kill him. We pinky promised that we wouldn't. And here I am telling all y'all. So I guess I broke the pinky promise. But that was so embarrassing. Ooh, that got me crying. So that was a story about the time I had to poop at my boyfriend's house. I know I'm not the only one who went through this. I know I'm not the only one who don't like to poop in front of their spouse. Like, pooping in front. Me and Ray are married. We've been together 8 years and I'm still like, don't come downstairs. I just can't. Thank you guys so much for watching, sharing, liking, and commenting. I have fallen in love with so much new YouTubers because of this story time. Like, it's so much fun. So if you have a story time, you definitely can leave it in the comment section. Or of course, you know, I prefer for you to make a video, but you know how y'all be acting sometimes. Okay. I love you guys. I have so missed you, and thank you guys so much for watching, commenting. Thank you guys for all who have subscribed, and if you haven't, you here, you might as well go ahead and hit that red button. Okay. Boom. Alright, see you guys in the next video.